Hello, my name is Justin Adams, and welcome to Jesters. Right now, I'm going to be doing a movie that I watched last night. The movie is called Satori, and it is about this guy who is played by writer-director and Jor-Els Alexandria. So plays this kind of a nerd type guy who he lives with. I think it's not really established, but I liked it. I like how he didn't establish quite everything. He had the audience, the viewer, think for themselves, which I can extremely appreciate. He is sort of kind of living with his ex-fling type person. Like they kind of had a thing going on, but they're roommates and they have other roommates. One day he sees outside of his house a dead body. Him and this roommate slash thing aren't sure if one of them are behind this. And there are twists and turns. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this dude's you have to get through the opening, but the opening is intriguing itself. You forget that it is an amateur film after a while. Like after the first scene, and then we get introduced to these characters. It starts to feel like the first movie of a director that I'm going to be putting in my top 10s in like 10 years from now. Seriously, I think of this guy, as I was watching this, as it was going to the end, which, whoa, whoa, I think this dude is going to be like the Black Alfred Hitchcock. He has accomplished something that many amateur independent filmmakers try to do. He captured something that is fucking scary, fucking intense, and psychologically damaging. He got into my brain and picked it, man, without even knowing me. This guy is just like, okay, here, I'm gonna put this right there and this right here, and now you're gonna be blown away. And I'm like, whoa, I'm blown away. The acting is great. It's just him, it's mostly just him and this girl, which I didn't write her name down. I'm a fucking asshole. He didn't have any credits, so it's not really my fault. It's your fault, Jor-El. It was great. Like, she was amazing. At the end, her last few moments on screen, just powerful. Both of them. They are just both so powerful. The great script. Just a great, wonderful script and some beautiful shots. Again, for an amateur film, this movie has some awesome shots. He shot in 4K, and you can see it. You can see some beautiful imagery. Like, there's this shot where they are... Jor-El and the girl are both like hanging out in this building, and you see the clouds and you see this town, and it's a beautiful shot. Like, just by looking at the shot, you're like, okay, this was cheaply made, but these guys, they weren't just like, here, let's slap a camera, let's get these lines, and then let's move on. These guys, I can tell these guys were like, okay, let's put the camera here, let's check it out, see the lighting, okay, let's do some lines, alright, that was good, let's do it again. You know, I can tell that this guy was handling it with care, and it blows me away that this is his very first film. Like, this was the first film, like 1 hour thing that he has put together. I'm in a way jealous, infuriated, because I've tried doing this so many times. Like, so many times I've tried to create something not as psychologically damaging, but sort of like what he did, like something that isn't spoon-feeding the audience. It's giving you these characters, it's giving you the story, and it's giving you the setup, and it's having you make up your own decisions and your own answers with just an hour, too. Like, this dude could have, like, stretched it and was like, okay, this is an hour, you know what? This can be a full movie. Let's put in 30 more minutes of all this. Let's start explaining things, because I don't want to confuse the audience. He didn't do that. He was basically like, an hour long? Sweet. Like, I can tell, like, maybe some people were like, but this part wasn't explained. Fuck it. Yeah, I kept this review very vague so that you guys can watch it yourselves, because I feel like if you guys see this movie, you guys are going to react just like how I did. If you are a stickler, if you don't like how my thing is going right now, his movie looks a lot better than what I have going on here. But if you don't like what's happening here, then don't watch it, because you're just going to be a judgmental prick and be like, oh, it looks super shitty. But if you it's not about, even though the look of it is great after a while, if you just focus on the look of it and be like, oh, this is amateurish, then you're not going to appreciate it. But if you are just a fan of people creating things, and if you are patient, then this movie is going to be worth your time and you are going to love it. I promise you that. You are going to absolutely love it, and then you are going to be doing exactly what I'm doing, and you are going to praise the man. You are going to find out where he lives, and you're going to be like, dude, make another one, dude. I cannot wait to see what he does next. I cannot wait. And seeing his YouTube videos too, I can tell he is just a funny guy. And seeing his YouTube persona and this character, he's a good actor, because I did not see him in this character at all. And the only thing that was really different was that he slapped on some glasses. But man, just bravo to you, dude. Guys, that's what I think about Satori. If you guys want, you guys can check it out. I'm going to have the link below. So if you guys want to watch this movie yourselves, then click it and then check it out, man. It is some great, riveting stuff. I am in love with this this film. It's insane. Alright guys, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at @I'mJust_420. And yeah, you guys can stay tuned for my Christmas reviews, but I honestly suggest that you do not watch my Christmas reviews. You click on the link below and you watch that movie and spend the most bizarre, most intense hour of your life, and you're gonna just have a blast. Alright guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.